Boys and girls, this is your boy the Gods Above doing another episode of Summoner's War. Now, it's been a strife and struggle. I haven't really been streaming. For those of you who have subscribed to this channel, I was banned. This is a new account completely with a little bit better monsters. But for those of you who do remember my old account, I don't know if I did a video on it or not. It had an LD Nat 5 Croca. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love my new accounts. There are two in the works. One has Jameer, and then this one has Veligil and Pog. They both are different. I am okay with the Frigate as an LD Nat 5, but that's not even really my concern. My concern is progression and getting better and trying to make Guardian and doing the steps that it takes to reach my goal. Now, this new account that I have made, for those of you who are wondering, it is 4 months old. It's exactly 4 months old, which 6 months ago my account was banned. They said that I beat Toa unfairly or whatever. I did give them proof or whatever, but as you know, Comtuos was not willing to bend the rules in my favor and help me like they did Jubagel. So I lost my account. I was very salty. I made very many inquiries about it. But that didn't deter me because of my friends who play the game. So for a time, I decided to not really quit the game. I quit Global, actually. I stopped playing Global for a while. And I stopped playing Global. And I played EU, and I realized how competitive EU was, and that I actually learned it a lot in EU. Like, EU transformed me as a player because, like, in EU, it is a lot harder than Global. Like, many people may say, well, Global is Global, but EU is really hard. It's basically like, EU is basically like Asia. Like, they're hard servers because, like, the people who stay on top. Like, people never move. Now, on EU, I did manage to get as high as C2. I got C2, and then as once I got C2, I really felt the need to actually come back. Like, I got C2, and I started evaluating like my gameplay and everything, and I was like, I'm at a stage where I truly know what I'm doing. I could truly take this back onto Global. So basically, as far as the account was done, I actually gave it away. I just like went into a channel, contacted one of my friends who I knew. She was great. She was loyal. She had a great account, and until someone thought it was a joke, not taking this game seriously, unsummoned some of her greatest monsters and just left her account to die. Hint, hint, her son. She should have killed him. That's her personal problem. But I gave her my account. I felt bad for her. She was a great player. She helped me out on EU, and she was always there for me to cover like piloting and helping me. So I gave her my account, and then came back on the Global, and I started the grind. Now, I was really superstitious about being on Global because EU really doesn't have as many problems regarding like account bans as Global does, because there's a lot of issues with Global, but we'll talk about that later. And so I made two accounts. Little did I know that both would be successful. One is level 16. One has 16 Nat 5s. I'm going to pull it up for you. It's also named God as well. This one is pushing 30. And both turned out to be really successful, and I'm really happy with that. So I built them both, but now I'm getting to the point where both of them are beginning to become a hassle, as you can see. But this one needs like major ruin upgrades. Like, I've really been spending time on this because I consider this like my sort of main of the two accounts. Like, the Jameer on this account, I know I ruined, and it's really nice, but this account really does need a little bit more boosting as far as monsters and ruins and all that other bullshit. As you can see, that's on Swift. It could be higher. It could be higher. But it's got a lot of great monsters like the Brienne. Monsters that I wish I had, but I don't. But on here, I do have good runes. Like, that's 204 speed, but it's not Swift. It's Vio. 172. It's not maxed yet. That's So a lot of my monsters on here are a little bit faster and they're on bio. Except for my Lisa. My Lisa does need some work. My Lisa, I'm going to push for her to be that 200 speed with Vero as well. Mantra, he's going to hit 200 speed soon. And he's on Despair. A lot of my monsters, I've really fetched for them to be really fast. Like Megan, she's going to hit the 200 soon when I'm done grinding out and enchanting her. Theo just needs a little bit more ups and a little bit more stuff ruined, and so that's really what I'm pushing on my monsters, especially Sige. Sige, my goal on Sige is to get like an extra 10k HP, 10 to 11k HP on him. Like I want this to be 11k plus for 20k. On EU, which is European, I was able to get a Sige that was 20k. Crit DMG was 78. No, crit rate was 78. Crit DMG was 168. Speed 170. And I didn't even, and that was on, and that was with the 9 slot speed. I didn't even have it maxed, and it was 6-star. I honestly think I could have gotten 180, 190, or even more than that once I would have maxed out his ruins. His attack was over 2k, and his defense was 800. Yeah, he had all 6-star ruins. Nice sub stats. I grinded, I had worked for him, and he worked. And so the owner of that account, the person who helped me, yeah, she really got a really nice Sige in the bonus because he's pretty tanky. As far as stuff goes, raids I'm not really doing. It is what it is. But I will clarify something. So a lot of people have been asking faster GB10, DB10, and NB10. Now, NB10 I have not done. It's not my main priority. It's not my main focus. I don't care about it. But GB10 and DB10, they should be fast. Like, they should be, like, under 3 minutes. Like, 2:30. Like, 2:30 is around where your run should be. I'm going to do one. And this one is for a person named The Cardinal. She's a Twitch streamer. And yes, I will be doing Twitch as well. I don't think I addressed that. I'll be doing Twitch. And that's going to be a focus for me going into the game eventually. Twitch. So yeah, she's a Twitch streamer. And she's been having like a lot of difficulty just like speed running things and breaking away from the traditional teams that you usually run. Eventually, as you see it now, like this run is 2 minutes, but I really don't have super nuke monsters for, you know, GB10 or for that matter NB10. Now let's say if I get a Galleon, and some other monsters, will I change it? Probably. In fact, if I get a Galleon, I'll keep Bella in, I'll keep Theo in, I'll keep Sige in. I probably will take out Megan. And I'll leave Vero in, and I think I could run it still like that because I took out Megan and I ran my 5-star pug and it still worked. Still achieved the same time. And that's where that account will go. And then let's say I get a Galleon, Teshar, and some other overpowered monsters. Then I'll build my account accordingly. So, as you can see, really didn't wipe right there. I was in danger of wiping, but I didn't. Another thing with monster speed tuning. Have to speed tune your monsters. Next cam that we do, we'll be looking at the Jameer account, and also I think I will be doing a face reveal. I think that's how I'm gonna start because when I do Twitch, I'm gonna do a face. Pretty much people are gonna see me, so it doesn't matter at what point in time I do a face reveal, whether on YouTube or Twitch. So I'm gonna try to do a face reveal and try not to put my hand in the camera as much because I do have a phone, and so like it'll be really interesting to see how I accomplish that. Oh, they wiped out Sige. That's really unfortunate, but my team's good enough. We can still clear it from here. It doesn't matter. Will the run be a little bit longer? Yeah, the run's gonna be a little bit longer. Yeah, this is not a great example to start, but at the end of the video, it's gonna like show you like what like my usual run is if I do pass. Probably we will. At the end of the run, it's gonna show you like what my fastest time is, and this is the team that I use. Team that I use to progress through the stage, and it works out for me. I mean, crap, some stuff dies, but the Vio procs really does me a good number. And so I just stick with those Vio procs. As you can see, they hit really hard. Theo is probably going to wipe that. Yep, one hit that. And then we're going to focus on that. You don't need the Siege right now. It's dead. But I'm going to clear the stage, and then we'll see like how fast. Like, my runs usually are like 1 minute 59. Like, if all goes as planned, everything hits. If they just hit the boss and they just nuke him on the 3rd level, then we're fine. No defense break. Wow. Finally, Theo landing a defense break. I'm even debating if I can clear this stage. No. Actually, I will. No, I will not be able to clear this stage. That is fairly interesting. Nuke on Theo. Or will I? Ooh, that was a pretty hefty hit. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, almost. Yeah, the Siege was really the problem for me. Alright, so we're gonna run it again. That should have never happened. That's fairly interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, that really doesn't happen. So, we're gonna run it again and see what happens. Okay. So finally the AI decides it wants to work now. For those of you wondering, for those of you building a Giants team is about survivability. Well, as you're starting to build your Giants team, you're really going to need a Vero and a Bella. Vero and a Bella are essential. Megan, I use Megan in place of Shannon. Shannon is nice. Shannon is nice for your team, and also Bernard. Vero, Megan, Shannon, Bernard probably will be like your 4 starting monsters. Like, whatever your 5th monster is after that doesn't matter. Most people usually take Siege and it works. Most people don't take Siege. Most people take a Chasun or a Brand, or I don't know. I've seen people take a Cassis. So it depends on what monsters you have and what keeps you alive. Now, starting Siege might be a little hard of a team. You might need to rerun a bit more, but as you start to progress in stage and whatever, you should be fine. So as you can see, this stage is a lot better. It's just going straight for the boss, not worrying about the sides. Everything's trying to kill Siege as usual. I'm not surprised. No stuns there, but Siege is gonna give it the final blow. Or not. Theo will. And then we're gonna be on stage 4. And it's gonna get nuked. Now, after this, we're gonna be doing a DB10 video to show DB10 progression. My DB10 is usually around 2 minutes. Like, the fastest run I've ever had on DB10 as far as my team was like 1:50. And that 1:50, honestly, like, that 1:50, Vero just proc the entire thing and pretty much just slayed everything. But that's usually not around what I get. And even on that, that was even on another device, so I can't even show that. But that is the fastest run I think I've ever gotten on DB10. Wow. The wipes are real. The DMG is insane. Did I mess something up with my team? I think I may or may not have. Yeah, I'm going to wipe here again too, so it's not even worth it at this point. I'm going to move on to DB10. Fuck. In that instance, I think my monsters procced a little bit too much because they reset the boss's counter. But for DB10, after failing at GB10 2 straight times in a row, I'm not even going to comment on this one. I'm just going to play music and just watch it. Like, if it dies, it dies. Fuck it. If it lives, it lives. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm just going to play music. Alright. That's, I'm going to play music in 3, 2, 1.
If it's an important...
So sorry about that. It appears I'm getting facts at my house, but whatever. So that minute was 2:46. And usually the runs that I usually have are 2:18 around, with the fastest run I've ever done being like 1:50. But that was a pre-update. So it's okay where it is, I guess. So yeah, that's where my runs are at. NB10, I plan on building monsters for that later. Rift of Worlds, I'm not really doing. Toa, I'm on 57 hard. I usually get up to 70, which Sylvia is going to be easy to beat. I'm not worried about Sylvia. 70, probably, actually 70 is not really going to be a challenge for me either. If on the way to 70, like none of the other stages like really stop me, then I should be fine because I have Velojewel for 70. So Velojewel's clutch, I can just run Vela, Vero, Beretta, Vero, Bella, Velojewel, and Mantra, and that works. Honestly, 80, if I even make it up that high, 80 might be a bit of a struggle for me. 80 probably will be where I cap out if I get that high. If nothing on the sides like kill me, like if it's just straight, monster for monster, pound for pound, 80's probably gonna be where I end up stopping. And yeah, I'm gonna see if this rune powers up. It's probably not because Comtuous hates me. Called it. So we're gonna try GB10. We're gonna pretend like the first 4 minutes of this video did not even happen. We're gonna see if it works. We're gonna see if the DMG works and everything else works. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna play the music and I'm gonna shut up as usual. Seems better that way. Actually, I'm gonna change the song really quickly. So we're on the boss stage. Hopefully nothing wipes. Okay. Megan user strength. Nope. Okay, fuck you. Oh, now she uses her strength. Fuck Megan, fam. But I'm too early to say. Will I clear the stage? Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna clear the stage, even though. Yeah, I'm gonna clear the stage, even though like more shit ton of my team wiped because Megan is so fucking unreliable. Hint, hint. That's why you use Shannon. But still 241. Still 241. Fastest run is 1 minute 59 seconds. And the symbol of harmony. Yeah. So that's really it. It's really all I have for you guys today. I'm not really doing anything too heavy. We're gonna wait a bit, and then we're gonna see like what content we start to do, and how our channel progresses, and where we go from there. Guys, don't forget to like, comment on channel to let me know what I did wrong or what I didn't do wrong or what you want to see. Drop that subscribe button, drop that follow. Also, I want to give a shout out to Twitch streamers. I want to give a shout out to the Cardinal. She's a really good Twitch streamer. And a friend of mine who's starting a Twitch channel, which I will be starting soon. So, yeah, I would like to give a shout out to her. Also, would like to give a shout out to. Hold on, let me just make sure that I'm saying this name right. Savvy Star Fruit. Thank you for hosting me the other day on Twitch. Also follow her. Drop and hit that like button. Thank you guys for your time and peace.